Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Quick update here for Ethereum, and just to preface too as well, this is kind of an important thing to note. MicroStrategy just acquired an additional 16,000 Bitcoin for roughly $590 million. Okay, so that's at the price point of 36.7. So you got to keep in mind, if they feel like that's a good value, then there's a good chance the price action may not go down tremendously lower. And what's reason why that's important and relevant here is that Ethereum is more likely and poised to rank up if Bitcoin stays stable. Okay, again, just something to kind of think about. We also have this potential cup and handle pattern still playing out. It's not a guarantee, of course, but it's definitely looking as a possibility. Probability, we'll go ahead and find out here in a minute. So just know, if you are new to the channel, I'm not a financial advisor. Hope you can learn something here today. I do love teaching people to trade. Make sure you check out our exclusive partnership here with Bitunix. Link down below, no VPN, no KYC. And obviously you want to become a better trader, jumping over to our Discord, get to know our traders. Fantastic situation. We got some premium trades with a nice Bitcoin long here recently. I think we scalped the heck out of Ethereum with our trading bot, but we took some nice profit from Gala and Terra Classic too recently. So again, congrats to our community members for that. Super happy that's working out for you. We got a few trades right now in play. One of them is Dogecoin. I think it's going to do well. So just a quick little heads up, wink, wink. That might be a possibility for you. All right, let's take a quick look at ETH here. Let's just go ahead and jump right into the liquidation. Keep it brief here for you. Again, try to get you in and out as quick as possible. Make sure you learn what you can. And moving on. So what we're going to look at here, tons and tons of liquidation at 21,000. Sorry, 2.1K. Let's make it easier. 21,000. That's a few years down the road. But yeah, 2,100 is essentially the level in which we see a significant amount of liquidation. Okay, so just be mindful if you're shorting Ethereum, you may want to be careful because that's going to be a price point for a lot of whales. Okay, there is getting a little bit more long leverage at 19.8. Okay, so 1,980 is that other level. We talked about that yesterday and how that price point is a very, very consistent level in this coin here. In other words, you can kind of see the Fibonacci retracement levels pretty close to that 1980 range at that lowest point is right where we see that. Okay, that's another reason why the cup and handle might play out too, just based on the fact that that's a strong, strong support level. Okay, so truthfully, we can just go ahead and stretch this guy out here and it can become what we want it to. Okay, again, that's the fun thing about charts. You can do really whatever you want to them. Again, you're just having fun. But again, there's a lot of truth behind it too, and accuracy as well. So anyways, I'm kind of playing a little bit, joking a little bit, but that could still very well play out. Be mindful. All right, so we're above 50 on the RSI. Fantastic. Bitcoin is getting closer to testing that level, so slightly concerning, but that's more so in the 4-hour time frame. And we might see a slight shift in momentum from Bitcoin, but 37.7 is holding strong for now. Okay, and in turn, that's allowing Ethereum to hold strong at 2025. Which is at 0.5 Fibonacci level. We have a decent amount of volume here at this range too. So again, we're right in that sweet spot. Currently, Ethereum's average true range. Okay, so we're good there. Let's take a quick look at the moving averages. Just like Bitcoin, we're maintaining above the 20-day SMA. A little cleaner here as well for the last 4 days. It's a very positive sign. We can kind of tell that that's a nice little ascending type of trend. Speaking of ascending trend, we can kind of draw a line out here and see that we're honoring this trend line here for the most part. Okay, again, not an exact line, not exact science, but definitely something to pay attention to, okay? So we're just gonna put that on the charts there to kind of anticipate, because if we continue to make higher highs and higher lows, we're absolutely going to explode through 2130, okay? All right, so we're a little ways off from that, but that's still a possibility. 4-hour time frame, quickly to note, we're ascending concurrent with a 200-day SMA, and we're right now battling for the 100, the 20, and the 50. So we're kind of right in that little spot there, kind of compressed between the three. RSI is looking a little different than Bitcoin. Bitcoin's kind of coming down here to 50 to hold, potentially hold, whereas Ethereum is kind of trying to break through that level. So it's a different story altogether. This is typically a bearish sign though. We can also identify that the MACD has really no potential convergence and divergence. It's really just drawing flat, which oftentimes implies that we could very well see some type of swift movement here in the near future. Okay. What I mean by swift is just, there's upper liquidity levels that we talked about previously at 2100, significantly sought after. Okay, there's very little liquidity down below the price action at about 1980, but again, still some. So it would make more sense for the price to come up there and sweep that level first. But again, I'm not a whale. I don't truly know, but generally speaking, they have a tendency of doing what you hope they don't. Right, so that's the way it goes. Slight small fair value gap at about 22,080. So all in all, nothing super crazy here that's really like, oh my gosh, we need to take a position here right away. Because when I have conflicting information like this, I just stay on the sidelines and wait. Again, some folks are trading this coin, and I recognize that, and you can't always win. But generally speaking, be careful with your leverage amounts if you can, just because right now we're kind of on the edge of either disaster if Bitcoin drops any lower, for altcoins that is, and then of course we could, Bitcoin comes back to ramp up to 38.5, it could shoot straight to 42, and we won't even see a price point of 2,000 any longer. Okay, so this could be a thing of the past, depending on how Bitcoin behaves. Okay, all the more reason to pay attention. So if we take a quick look here, last but not least, here is Ichimoku Cloud. Same thing with Bitcoin, we're kind of testing the lower lead here. Lag and span is within the price action conversion lines, trying to intersect with the baseline. Yeah. So what that really just means to translate that is that there's no good trade right now. If Bitcoin can just continue to go sideways at 37.7, I'm confident that Ethereum will break this 2050 range, and if it does, that would be a case in point where we'd want to take entry. So to me personally, averaging ourselves out closer to 2050 and essentially maintaining a price point there, that would give me the confidence to be able to potentially take a trade. Again, we are establishing higher lows, which is important, but we haven't broken free from the cloud yet. Okay, so again, a closure closer to 2050 today would be extremely important. Anything lower, and we're just going to be in kind of this state of indecision until we break below 2020. So either above 2050 or below 2020, those are the targets I'm going to be shooting for. So hopefully that helped you, of course, and if you did find benefit, please do me a favor, help like the video, helps grow the channel, and obviously you do yourself a favor, use the best exchange in the world. That's my personal opinion, again, mainly because they provide no KYC, no VPN to our community members, which is a hard thing to find nowadays with US and Canada and other countries as well. So just be mindful, we got a good little thing going with them. All the information is down below, and there is a nice little bonus for the remainder of today. Be sure to take advantage of that. All right, folks, thanks again for watching. Hope you have a great one. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.